Okay, this model review is of the P-40, and it's the Flying Tiger version. It's by Revell, and it's a 1/32 scale, so it should be a fairly large model. Here it shows some of the features of the model. I don't see any other pictures of the finished model, just this artwork from the front. Let's have a look inside. So we have our wing. This is the lower wing. This is the area for the guns. It's a lot of surface detail, but it is all raised, including rivet lines and panel lines. Here are our wheel wells. We'll have to see if there is actually anything underneath of them. Let's have a look at the other side of the wings here. Here are our guns. Again, fair amount of surface detail, but all raised. So let's have a look here. There really isn't much in there. We'll have to look and see if there's another part for that. Here's our fuselage. Fuselage also all raised, surface detail, fair amount of flashing, as you can see there, and also here. This is an older model. It looks like the engine will be exposed, and you can have that open or closed. Again, a lot of flashing and raised surface detail. Look at these parts here. Here's our tail, the rudder. Here's part of the engine, and this is part of the wheel covers. Here are our ailerons. These are the engine covers, landing gear, tail wheel. Let's have a look over here. So we have a fuel tank. Here is our instrument panel with some detail, and this looks like our seat and the rear firewall of the cockpit. Over here we have the engine, and looks like this is probably going to go on the inside of the cockpit. Here are our exhausts and our propeller, rudder pedals. So we have some wheels, spinner. Here's our elevator. Looks like we may have two different options for our rudder. We'll have a look at that. And then our pilot. And here's the back part of the pilot. Over here we have our canopy, which is coming off. It's fairly well molded. And these are the side glass panels. Let's have a look. Here we have our decals. These are a little bit older and they're yellowed, but still fairly well printed. There really is not a lot of detail here on this on those decals. Let's look at our instructions here. So first of all, it looks like we put together the engine, and then put together the rudder and elevators. Those go into the fuselage. Then the wheels, landing gear. So it looks like they're made to go up or down. So usually when you build that into the model, you then sacrifice on detail. So that is with the wheels up, wings going together, pilots and cockpit going together, and then canopy, and the engine covers and fuel tank. Also the very limited decals here. They do give you painting instructions as you go. There's no separate painting guide. So all in all, a large model. Some details, but definitely some things need to get added.